Alright guys, welcome back to the second game of tonight. It's going to be K1CK versus Publiclir, and it's going to be best of two. Mirage and Cache are the maps that we're going to be seeing. The knife round is already underway. K1CK picked Mirage, which is kind of a surprise depending on seeing how many maps they actually played and how effective they were on Mirage itself. I was kind of surprised because they did lose more than they won on Mirage, and it feels like they just aren't that good at it. We'll see how they do on Cache, however, but well, the game should be beginning relatively shortly, so we might as well just switch it over to the actual game. However, well, looks like a few players are still not ready, so we're gonna have a few more minutes to talk and to get to know each other. Anyway, the game is, of course, as stated, a best of two. It's part of the league of the AlienTech CS:GO League that's going to be taking place this coming month. Altogether, there's going to be 28 best of two games between all of the 8 participating teams. And, well, the top 6 are going to be advancing to the LAN finals, which are going to feature $9,000 in prize money. And, well, the bottom 2 are going to be relegated and kicked out of the tournament completely, getting only 150 euros between themselves. So, not a whole lot to look forward to if you are not one of the best teams. We've already seen 2 games played out, 2 series played out. One was won convincingly by G-Bots, which picked up a 2-0 win versus Enrage, picking up a 16-0 win on the first map, which was, I want to say, Train was the second one, which was 16-6, and the first one was Cobblestone, which was 16-0. But, and well, the second one we just saw earlier tonight with a 1-1 scoreline between G-Bots and Euphoria. Either way, the game is about to begin, so let's switch over and see what's going to be happening here between Publiclir and K1CK in the third match of the league. As stated, we're going to be starting on Mirage and Publiclir on the CT side, K1CK on the terrorist side, as you can see. And T's already dropping mute right away. Quick's finding a second one, runs up to Blitz eventually, and Roman is gonna drop him down, but it's still 4v2 in favor of the CTs. Right now, Roman has his hands on a USBS, so he might be a bit more effective with a pistol, but maybe not for long. T's is still alive. He's gonna get quickly flicked by Roman. Getting 3 kills so far, making it a 2v1. Nice bit of damage being done onto Dominate as well. Roman is still alive. How in the hell is this possible? Flash is coming across as well, which he picked up or had before. That wasn't a flash actually. Someone actually bought flash, and that was actually a decoy. Either way, 2v1. Roman trying to fake himself going into underpass, it feels like. But seeing how the bomb is still on the B-bomb side, I don't think they're going to be falling for it. He's just going to have to bite the bullet, metaphorically and, well, quite literally, probably in a few seconds. He has 30 seconds to play with, so he might be able to make something happen, might be able to land a flick shot, spot one of the guys. They're still not peeking him, and he tries to ascertain where the other CT is. They have let him pick up a bomb. 40 seconds remaining. He doesn't have enough time to actually go for a plant here. I don't think so. Has to go for the fake. Oh my god, he lands a shot. Needs to get the frag. Let's get it. Oh, holy shit. Oh, Roman, what was that? A clutch 5v1 in the end. Getting an ace. Oh. Gets the ace in the end. They push him just at the wrong second. He didn't even have time to plant anymore, and still they pushed him. There was no other way around it. And, well, K1CK are going to be winning this round against all odds. That is a highlight right there. Well, let's see. Flashes raining to the B-bomb side, but there is a stack of CTs already there. CPR is gonna find Quakes on the boost. Fates is still alive. He's gonna go down quickly before PZ2Ts goes down himself, but it's still a 2v2 right now with the terrorists actually getting the bomb planted, but the CTs are looking pretty healthy. They might find an easy frag onto PZ2, but Roman is still there, and well, seeing how well he did in the previous round, I don't think they're gonna be able to do much here. HS is going to jump across that incendiary, dropping to 32 AP, and Roman shouldn't have too many issues dispatching him in this round. So Kick are going to be 2-0 up, but what a round! I still can't get over it in that first round. Really amazing play coming out by Roman. And if this is an indication of things to come, we are in for a very exciting match. Well, look like Kick are going to be going for the full buy. Obviously, 4 AKs and a TAC 9. On the other side, the CTs, predictably, without any kind of weaponry. We have 150. That's all there is. Actually, 3 P250s. My eyes are deceiving me. Either way, 2-0 is the scoreline. The terrorists are looking to go 3-0 here, probably, as Mute is going to be the point man. He's going to be the baiter of the team, just trying to draw as much fire as possible for his teammates to do the actual work of killing the CTs. Just checking all the corners. That should be an easy shot for Roman. Getting the hatchet onto these straight away. Making it the 5v4 with the CTs having to rotate from the A-bomb side. Perfect shots by HS, however, as Mute goes down. HS is not going to live to bask in the glory, however, as Rise drops him straight away. ZPR as well. Roman gets one himself. It's only Quakes remaining somewhere on the side. Oh, he might have actually got knifed, but that's not going to be happening. So good start by the guys of Kick, making it 3-0 quick and easy. Of course, we should probably just talk about the odds real quick, as we know that well, Cybet is betting on Publiclir to win this one quite convincingly, like 222 odds in favor of Kick of Publiclir winning this one, and 455 on Kick right now. As well, it looks that might be proven wrong any second now, as a couple of kills are exchanged in the middle. The Terror still coming up on top. Mute surviving at barely 6 HP. And right now looking to go towards the bomb side, while the CTs are still opting to be spread out all around the map. One in Sniper's Nest, moving towards the bomb side, while 2 are already positioned. One in kitchen and one over towards dark. Let's see the fake coming across. Looks like they made some noise towards the bomb side. That made HS rotate, but since nobody appeared, he's going to stay towards a bomb site. CT's in a very good position here to maybe intercept terrorists as they are rushing towards this A-bomb side, but HS is going to go a bit too aggressive, a bit too exposed. Dominic's not going to make the same mistake. He's going to find only one frag before getting dropped by Rice. We have 3v1, but if these had a negative, he would probably be more effective here than the AWP, as he's going to get taken out by Mute as well. So 4-0, quick couple of rounds in favor of Kick without too many issues, forcing the CTs to go on a upgraded pistol buy right now. We are going to be seeing a couple of deagles picked up. A couple, actually, 4 deagles picked up. And well, we'll see how this plays out. The Swix is going with a P250. While flashing himself out on a slope, doesn't spot the terrorist, but now he does. P2 is up there. He could actually get taken out. I have no idea, but a sixth sense was telling me that P2 might not survive the encounter. And Squix manages to pick the AK. And still has the armor, so that's the perfect person to actually have that. Dominated with a deagle. 3 shots were enough, but we didn't land one single one on to dominate himself. So 2 frags going in favor of Publiclir straight away at the beginning of this round. With 1 minute to go, the terrorists need to make move, and they need to start, well, to stop losing members as Roman gets headshotted by Dominate as well. Rise is there, Dominate is gonna get him, and only ZPR remains. It was Counter Rico for the ages, and right now, they're looking to lose the first round of this map. Tease with the perfect 1D to finish things off. 1-4 is the current score. K1CK still healthy enough in terms of money. They should be able to go for a decent buy. Roman with the Galil and everyone else with the AKs and plenty of utility, so they should be in a good position to take this one. But on the other side, CT's pushing aggressively down middle. He's actually gonna burn slightly by that incendiary. He's down to 60 HP. Needs to be careful. He's pretty exposed. Spotted one of the terrorists in top mid, but he's gonna be able to make it out there alive. In the meantime, the terrorists are just establishing control over middle, smoking off the sniper's nest. Rise is in on their pass already, so they're probably gonna be going for a nice split as the bomb is already positioned over the A slope. They have PC2 in Palace. And, well, it feels like it's just a matter of time before they actually execute it. But now the question is, how are they going to be successful here, as the smoke already is covering connector. A slope is still smoked off. They're just going to be opting to push through the smoke. HS is going to be on the side, but he's going to take taken out by Pizza straight away. Rise picks off Dominate, and that is the A-bombs kind of open. These areas are going to prevent the CTs from interrupting the bomb as well. So this is a very good play by K1CK right now, but Quicks is trying to put a wrench in Gearworks as well. He picks 2 quick frags. Makes it 3v3, 3v2 as Mute finds one and Fates gets another one. So it's 2v2 right now with the bomb ticking away. And well, the Terror is in a good position to get the interrupt going, but the CTs are aware of both positions by the CTs. It's a 1v1. Tease needs to go for it. He's just trying to get the last rank. He realized that there's not going to be a bomb defuse. I have no idea why would you just stay there. You either push the guy in connector or you run away over a slope, saving the op. Just sitting there does nothing to benefit you. You're either gonna explode because of the bomb, you might get the frag on the guy in connector if you're lucky, but nothing much else. So let's see. 5-1 K1CK in a pretty good lead here on the Terror side, of course. Nova 27 is already salty. Never switch your bet, your first instinct is always the best. Anyway, the CT is now on a forced buy of sorts. We have an op on Quicks and Face with an M4, everyone else only with pistols. No defuse kit, only one flash on the entirety of the CT team. Quicks should find an easy frag there, and that is perfectly placed onto Rice. To start things off, Publiclir with the frag. There is moving around the map again. K1CK, I've seen K1CK play a lot of times so far, especially versus Swedish and Finnish teams, and they like to do these very slow, very patient executions on one of the sites with a lot of mind games in between. Haven't seen a lot of mind games so far, but the smokes are going to be raining in. The flashes are following up closely afterwards. HS is in a very good position to take a few frags here with us. CZ picks up 2 quick ones as Roman replies, but the kills have all gone through, and Publiclir comes up on top. Five 2 is the scoreline then, and K1CK having to go for an eco, well, for a spy, let's call it. P50s, Tech-9s, and a UMP even. And it looks like this is going to be a repeat from the previous round, just trying to go for an execute onto the bomb site with smokes and everything. Of course, making an appearance. Let's see how they actually execute this one. Oh, we're not going to be able to switch from the smoke. God damn, the bug is still there. I shouldn't have gone for the creative. I apologize, guys. I shouldn't have gone for the creative camera angles, because as soon as you follow the smoke, your camera just gets stuck on it, and you can't move it to any layer until it's over. So, apologies for that. Not going to be happening again, because I always do it once, hoping that they might have fixed it, and go to VA still bugged. So, never mind. Tease with first frag though on PC2. Of course, this is a throwaway round for the guys of Kick. Getting pretty much wrecked should be the name of the game, and that is exactly what happens. Publiclir take 3 quick rounds in a row and just almost equalize the scoreline. But Kick are going to be playing with a full buy right now. They have the AKs, they have the armor. They're going to be going up against 2 oppers, apparently. Quicks has been really good with his towards the B bomb side. Looks like that's exactly where he's going to be going again, while Tease is going to be taking position up on mid. So that's going to be the 2 longest distances covered. They might have gotten a better peek. Oh my god, HS with a spray. Gets it quick Frank with the P90. Pro now at 90. Doing work, and ZPR finally manages to shut him down. Mute coming from behind, gets the lurk down, gets the headshot onto Tease, makes it a 3v3. But still, terrorists do not have control over this A bomb site. Fade just spots one guy, and that's gonna be Mute going down in ladder room. Perfect shot by Quicks as well, just catching the shoulder of ZPR. Makes it 3v1. Roman now, what can he do? Can get right nowhere. Near actually getting close to the bomb site. Oh, they didn't know where he was, and he's gonna find an easy frank onto base. And right now, are we seeing a repeat of the first pistol round? Roman is capable. He's done it before. He's gonna pick up the bomb, run away, and probably just fake it out again. Going towards Palace, maybe? I'm gonna be wrong. I just know I'm gonna be wrong. Yep, he's gonna be running straight towards the B-bomb site. Looks like he might actually make it. It's a double mind game thing. Just assuming that the CTs are gonna assume that he's faking it, the same as in the pistol round, and then come back towards the site. Nobody's on the B-bomb site. He's gonna get free plant, maybe. Being a bit slow about it, and he got hurt. Quicks is going to be pushing him. Oh, doesn't get the AK out quickly enough, and Quicks picks up an easy frag with the CZ. Makes the scoreline 5-5 right now. So anyone being salty in chat about Kick doing better than expected, you might be wrong yet, as Publiclir have started to get some runs on the board, forcing the terrorists on an almost eco right now. ZPR still gonna have 4k left, so he's gonna be able to go for another force next round. But as to the rest of the team, not so much in terms of money. Oh, ZPR also bought, so I'm blind apparently. All right, so first off, shot misses. Tease tries to go for a second one, doesn't connect with the second one either. Back off, tries to rotate. Try to peek from another side, usually a good idea with the op. Oh, there we go. HS. A nice bit of damage being done, but Roman and Rice already finding one each. Tease with the op, however, from kitchen, find one frag, and could find a few more, but the smoke has already gone down. Right now, the retake is on 3v4 with Dominate coming from the back. Tease getting tagged onto 19 HP. Well, HS is gonna bite the dust. In the meantime, only Tease and Dominate remain. Not being able to to land the shots. Dominic just bunny hops out of the window and gets shot for his troubles. So that's it. 6-5. Kick managed to get another one on the board. Alright, let's see what the Terrorists are going to be planning next. Looks like another A executes. Again, leading me towards chair, and he's going to be sneaking into connector, gets spotted out, tries to jump up, tries to get the frag. He's going to find dominate. HS gets the refrag onto mute, however, ends at 4-on-4. Loads of banking being done. ZPR is going to be able to survive. Quicks, how is he in this position? Well, finally he's going to drop Roman, but right now needs to find another one. PZ2 is not going to have any of it. It's at a 3v3 as the bomb is already planted. The CD is trying to go for the retake. What can they actually do? Terrorists are in pretty good positions, but they are going to be exposed. ZPR is going to find HS. He is there for the refrag. Finds a second round onto Rise. They know where PZ2 should be, and he's going to make himself heard. Gets the one frag, tries to go for the second one, and Tease was trying to be a pro, not faking, just sticking it, and didn't pay off that time. 7-5 is the scoreline. Kick looking really good on the Terrorist side here on Mirage. I wouldn't have expected that from them. Just on the basis of their previous performances on Mirage, of course. I'm talking about their 15 games played on Mirage and only 4 games won. As things stand, looks like this should be another round for Kick. Although PZ2 is getting quite a lot of damage done to him. Dominant managing to survive himself, so it looks like this is just going to be a split of a sort. HS going to find a quick, easy frag onto mute. He was running away, Roman, with the refrag. But, well, Fate is there with the double tap. 3v4, 3v3 yet again. ZPR finds the frag on to dominate. That's going to be an easy frag for these. And Fate's chiming in with the AK. How is this slipping out of K's fingers? They had full buy going against the Nico, and they got completely obliterated. Just from those 1v1 trades that they couldn't really get top of. So 6-7 is the scoreline. Publiclir managed to get the counter going for themselves, picking up the AKs and you know, just investing in an AWP as well. So they're going to be set in that department. Let's see where HS is actually going to go. Straight into the connector, trying to find a peek towards upper mid, but nobody's going to be peeking there just yet. Looks like Kick are just going for the default, going towards the A bomb site, execute yet again, and I feel like the CP should be getting wise this one. It happened so many times. The flashes are going to start to rain in, and the CTs are already on the rotation. 4 members are already on the outside of the A-bomb. The incendiary is going to do a lot of damage onto HS. How is he still alive? 1 HP. Bunny hops through the smoke, and he's still alive. Gets the blunt shot through the smoke onto mute. How was that even possible? Roman with the double. However, ZPR is still there, and it feels like this is going the Terrorist way. HS is still alive though, so that's kind of an upside. Fate's dropping ZPR. Roman is there for the refrag again, and well, HS is probably shouldn't be even attempting this one. He only has 1 HP. There is no chance in hell he's going to be defusing that one, especially not having a defuse kit. Well, and he's gonna do the right thing, run away, and save the AWP. Apparently, Publiclir are going to be requesting a pause. Pretty sure what for, but seeing how there's only the last round of the first half left in this first half, obviously. either way, it's interesting to see. They might be discussing the tactics for the next half, obviously, what they're going to be doing on the terrorist side and what's not working now. But that doesn't really serve any purpose whatsoever if they're just talking about what they should be doing in this last round. Of course, getting the 7th round of the board on CT side, seeing how CT-sided Mirage is, would be nice. But K1CK are already in a very good position going into the second half, obviously. All right, so we're going to be seeing a double op picked up by T's and HS. They've been doing it before. Quiz was the one opping on the B-bomb side, and apparently HS is the guy doing it on the A-bomb side, just to spice things up a bit for K1CK. Let's see. The turret is going quickly up short. To establish mid control, Vix is gonna get one Frank onto right, but Pistol is there for the wee Frank. It should be another Frank Fates, and there's Roman as well. Mute is still alive. He's gonna get franked in turn, and kills just keep on coming. In the end, it's a 2v2 with the bomb planet on the bomb site, and Roman finding an easy Frank onto these dominant remains. He has the AWP. Try to make something happen here. It's last round, nothing to lose, honestly, except for the round. He's gonna find the perfect shot, switches over to the Eagle, tries to find terrorist, and well, Pizzy2 is having none of it. Just going for the timing, and that's gonna be it's K1CK winning the first half, 9-6 on the score. 9-6-10 on the terrorist side of Mirage, pretty impressive. But they did pick this map, so they should be confident in winning it. Obviously, Publiclir picked Cash, which is going to be coming up next. And I don't know how this one is going to go. We haven't seen these two teams play in the league just yet. We had the chance of actually seeing G-Bots perform pretty well, and I think they might be one of the favorites in the tournament. However, as stated, we've only seen about 5 teams at this point, so you never know what we might be seeing here in terms of final results and who's going to be making it to the land. Right now, looks like the terrorists are going to be trying to serve K1CK some of their own medicine, just rushing towards the A-bomb site. No execute required in the pistol round. Just trying to get a quick control over bomb site. Keep the CDs out, and then maybe try to get into their faces. But no, they're gonna be getting the bomb planted without any casualties on any team. Finally, Quick is gonna find the Frank onto Roman. Fitz dropping Rice as well, so this is looking good. The terrorists right now. Publiclir finding Franks left, right, and center. Only ZPR remains. He's behind 3 box, and well, he's going to go for the smoke, going to go for the defuse, and not gonna work out. He was just on the edge of the smoke, and he was obviously spotted and seen. So 7-9, Publiclir managing to pick up the pistol round. So that's probably going to mean an equalized scoreline after the end of the second and the third round here. But we'll see if well, something else happens, because we've seen crazier things happen in the pistol round in the first single round of this map. We've seen Roman just go completely crazy, get an ace, and get a 2v1 clutch to finish things off. But Pizzy2 with a perfect handshot onto Quiz keeps K1CK's options of this round open. Well, the bomb's gonna be landed on the B bomb side. He's not gonna find anyone on the rotation. He's just gonna try to lurk around towards the B apartments. Might get spotted. I think he got spotted by ZPR almost definitely. No, apparently not. He's gonna find a easy Frank onto Mute, but ZPR is gonna take him down close range, and it's a 1-1 trade. 4v3 situation planned. And the CTs are still trying to make something happen here as, well, you know, they have absolutely nothing to lose, only pistols on them. Kind of some armor, and they should be able to make something of it with some headshots, but HS having none of it, so there you go. Fates with another one on the CPR, and, well, just to sweeten the deal. That's the last rank for his team, but doesn't win the round, however. So, Kick versus Publiclir 9-8. This is, of course, the first map, and it's becoming pretty close. I wonder how the first full buy round is going to go. Busy going for the full buy. Well, full buy. I believe he saved the AK from the previous one. So he doesn't have a whole lot of weaponry, a whole lot of money. HS long range will do a lot of damage onto PC2 and kill Mute, but Chris is on the other side, getting the double kill with the UMP, getting the entry on the B-bomb side as well. The bomb's gonna get planted any second now, and well, PC2 and ZPR don't have really much to work with. PC2 is just gonna try to save the AK on the A-bomb side. Hopefully he does get peeked by anyone. On the other side, we have Quicks trying to find PC2, and PC2 is not even gonna go for the challenge. Just try to save the AK. Apparently, we have a disconnect on the side of Kick. Yep. There we go. Mute's back. The pause is not going to be needed, however, and well, as predicted, it's going to be 9-9 here between Publiclir and Kick. Publiclir still in a relatively good position, but they are playing on the harder side, so I don't know how well that's going to play out. Let's quickly check eBot real quick. I need to see if we could pull up some stats from the previous games. 134, 133. All right, let's there we go. Yep, as predicted, we could actually just quickly check the halftime scores, halftime MVP so far, and yep, there we go. It's Roman. In the previous half, 20-12-1 in terms of kills, deaths, and assists. A KD ratio of 1.67. While we wait for the pause to clear, and his headshot percentage is kind of impressive. We have to say, 65% there, with 13 headshots out of the 20 kills that he's gotten. Very, very well performed there. Let's check if there's anything else. No, actually, we don't have any other stats. At least not now. We're gonna have more after the end of this game. But, well, the game is live again, and we're gonna be continuing Publiclir versus Kick then in the AlienTech CSGO League. Full buy round on both sides, so to speak. There's UMP on Quicks, and he's going to try to put it to the best of use that he can. Also, smokes being expanded here by the terrorists, trying to get close onto short, trying to get up close and personal with the CTs. Fates, but just get his wish as he is jumping around. Very, very close to danger. That's going to be Mute pushing out into underpass. He might actually find the frag. He will drop Fates straight away. Roamer from short drops dominate as well. So, good start for Kick right now. He's there, gets the frag onto Rise straight away. Makes it 3v4 again. Still advantage CDs, but they still have to get back onto this side. The terrorists have it pretty well locked down. Not a whole lot of utility on that. They have an incendiary if they need to be, and it's going to be landing right in the kitchen. Just, well, in front of the kitchen, preventing the CDs from peeking it, but CPR is having none of it. Gets the frag onto Quicks. HS Quick, 2 frags left and right. Needs to clutch this one for his team. 2v1 situation. PC2 and Roman trying to pincer him in. He's not gonna have any of it. Oh my god, HS with the 90-degree flicks. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Quick, and you can. HS with the clutch for Publiclir. Takes it 10-9. God HS, exactly. Alright, so the CT's on an eco. But PC is making the best of the situation. Gets a quick headshot, picks up the AK as well. That's going to be Mute picking up another AK. HS, though, drops Mute, takes away the AK. DC's there for the rotation and finds Roman, but gets one-sided by Rice. Fates is still alive, however, drops ZPR. 2v2 situation with CT still having AKs on their persons. And this shouldn't be happening. This is way too close for Publiclir. They shouldn't be throwing away these anti-eco rounds, and well, they keep losing members and losing weapons. So let's see if Rise manages to make something happen here. Probably not. He doesn't have any armor and he's going to handshot it anyway, so that's not going to be happening anyway. So let's quickly check the scoreboard since we have some time while the freeze time is up. Pitch to the top franger for his team. He's on 16-12. Or well, top scorer, we should say. The top franger is actually Roman with 21-15. On the other side, however, HS, guys, HS 25-13. Is he going to go 30? Oh, he's gonna drop a 30 bomb, I think. He might. He's been doing really well, but he is still not the MVP according to our ebot. So we'll see how that works. Hey, Caster, told you. Man, I'm hoping for a close game. I'm not rooting for any of the teams. I know how maps work. I know who has the advantage and who doesn't, but. Let's see. Okay. Finding first rank onto PC2. Cheese and Fate's reply. Gets Mutant PC2 down though. So that's gonna be the A-bomb on the side. Almost penetrated. Roman though gets the headshot onto Cheese and that makes it 3v3. But the CTs are so low. Dominate doesn't even have to do anything to get Frank as Roman just passes him by. That's gets headshot straight away. 3v2, Heist going down, CPR still alive and well, but not for long, as he's gonna get dispatched by HS as well. So, 12-9, Publiclir looking very good here on the Terry side as well. Getting the buy rounds, getting quite a lot of money in their favor as well. 7-6K on both HS and Face. So, actually, getting this first map are not looking too bright. HS is a god indeed. Well, looks like it's going to be another execute a push without too many smokes and flashes, not too many bubbles and whistles. Apparently, it's just a dry entry into the A-bomb side too, without using too many smokes. You know, you want to save them for a next round, something like that. I'm joking, of course, but we have a 4v4 situation. Quick's down to 13 HP, however, CPR is somewhat similarly disposed. So, Tars managed to get the bomb planted. And, well, looks like Mute is not going to have any luck finding anyone in get right. The smokes are coming down. It looks like that there's just going to be a diffuse attempt by CPR, but he's just going to get sprayed down. And that was a pretty much perfect round for Publiclir. Dropping them down one by one. I would have liked to see an upset just to see you guys be salty some more. Losing the skins and stuff like that. I'm salty as well when I lose skins or when I don't win them. Let's look at it from the positive side. I get salty as well, but I never bet on the games I have because otherwise it would just be angry at the players. Anyway, 1-for-1 trade here on the B-bomb side. V4 with the passes coming into play for the CT. They don't have much to work with, and that is the downfall, basically. Only losing 2 members. There's going to be a third one. Quick speaking up a quick prank on Roman, and Pizzi's going down as well. So after the very good start for Kick, not looking so good on the CT side. I did assume that they would be doing slightly better on the CT side, obviously, seeing how it's the easier side, but. Oh, Lancaster, that's the best way to bet on teams, man. It's like, you don't want to bet on tier 1 teams and stuff like that, because the odds are usually not in the favor. You don't have the fanboys helping you out with swaying the odds in favor of a team that might not be as favored as it is. So betting on the tier 3 teams is usually better. Anyway, looks like they're just getting disbanded here right now. Pistol with the FAMAS still alive, trying to make the best of it, but right now he's gonna be coming out aggressive, guns blazing on the A-bomb side and finding absolutely nothing as the terrorists have legged it towards the B-bomb side, just deciding to let him live in peace for another few seconds, and you know, then shoot him in the face while he's running with his knife out. So 15-9 is the scoreline. Publiclir looking to take this one with relative ease on the terrorist side. Cass, why don't you notice me, senpai? I notice everyone, man. It's just, your comment needs to be of a certain quality for actually need to spotlight it, so to speak. So 15-9 is the scoreline. Let's get back into the game. Usually when I start talking to the chat, it just devolves into a conversation, into a talk show instead of a cast. So FAMAS in hand of the CPs, obviously they had to go for whatever they could buy. Seeing how many rounds they lost on the terrorist side, oh well, on the CT side, everyone. I mean, they're lucky they even have any guns, but, well, the loss bonus is saving them slightly. Terrorists look like they're pushing straight into the bomb site with the bomb and everything. Fade's gonna drop CPR, Roman's gonna find one, and PC2 gets franked by Fade again. Mute is still alive, however, on the B-bomb side. Roman, not so much, and only Mute remains. That's going to mean a 69 scoreline in favor of Publiclir after the first map. And, well, that's pretty quick conclusion to the first one. We're going to be going to the second one as soon as, well, both teams are ready and stuff like that. But until then, let's quickly check our awesome program that the AlienTech developers have gone through a lot of trouble to actually make. We're going to be checking the MVP after the first map. So let's do that straight away. That's going to be HS with 29 frags, 15 deaths, 7 assists, and a KD ratio of almost 2. But unfortunately, he couldn't get to the 30 well, kill mark, so to speak, with 70% headshot ratio. It's pretty incredible as well. Just completely on fire right now. And well, let's do this then. Let's check, or actually, we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be doing that after the end of the whole series, so we're going to have a proper stats and everything. But we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it's going to be Cash, and it's going to be Kick versus Publiclir again. So don't go anywhere, guys. It's going to be fun, and if we see another pistol round like that, it's going to be worth your while. So stick around. Alright guys, welcome back to the second map between Publiclir and Kick. Publiclir are one map up, obviously, as you can see on the screens. And, seeing how they're going to be playing on their own map pick, which is going to be Cash, I would assume they should be taking this 2-0, but we've seen this not being the case quite a few times before. So I'm not going to make any assumptions anymore, because you people seem to be very touchy about me assuming stuff. So let's just keep it professional. Let's not mention anybody's mothers in chat and stuff like that. No, never mind. The game is about to start, and we should be probably switching over to it and turning up the volume as well. So that's going to be happening just now, as you can see. So we should take some time, to mention, of course, sponsors that are giving the $9,000 that these teams are competing for this tournament. So CS:GO Launch, obviously, side bet, where you get all the odds, and very good odds actually compared to a lot of other money betting sites. But the piss around is already on the way, and we're going to continue with the sponsors later, as Dominate already drops mute straight away. So 4v5. But P2 has other ideas, just tapping away the USBS from Connect. Will find one. HS gets CPR with a quick frag. Turns around again. HS is on fire with those flick shots all around. And Quicks with a headshot on Roman. With Rise, the last lone man standing, getting pistoled out. And almost getting knifed as well. So Publiclir with the pistol round win. In a nice position, to go 2-0 here. Let's continue with the sponsor. However, Hitbox, of course, the streaming platform. We have Skins Vault, again, betting and trading, and easy anti-cheat. The additional layer of protection compared to VAC. So all of these are sponsors, and then we have, obviously, last but not least, is AlienTech, the organizers of the tournament, the sponsors of the team, the name behind the tournament, obviously. So that is for the sponsors. If you've been enjoying the cast, you can follow me on Fat Flat Frog. But Quicks is already dropping fools left and right. Kate's gonna find one. ZBR is actually the only one on the CT side that's gonna find one frag, but he's not gonna be able to pick up any weapon apparently just yet. So he's just gonna be lurking around, trying to find some more frags here. And I don't think he's going to be too successful with it. However, if they don't know where his position, he's going to be able to maybe find a frag or something. So the bomb's got to go off, and ZPR is going to go off as well. Off in the left direction from the screen. So 2-0 for Publiclir, quick and easy in terms of rounds. Not too many issues there, and we have a couple of rounds going in their favor, probably, as we are going to be seeing Kick just a complete eco again. Only USBS and a P2K in their hands, with the terrorists again spreading out, trying to prevent them from getting picked up from 3 different sides. The Incendiary is going to be doing a nice bit of damage. Roma is going to go down as the first casualty on CT's side. However, Mute is going to help him get Quicks down. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. No weapon picked up just yet. Rise is going to pick up the MAC-10 just now. And we have a 4v3 with 3 CT just trying to rush down T's. Finally he goes down, but not before taking one more with him to hell. With the MAC-10 long range, ZPR not to be able to do anything. And we only have Mute left with the Deagle. 3v1. Trying to hide around in the smoke. Oh, turns around. Well, he gets aim punched to hell and back, and HS is going to pick up that frag. So 3-0 in favor of Public, quick and easy on the terrorist side of Cash. Of course, this is one of the more balanced maps in terms of who is in an advantage on its side. The terrorists seem to have a lot more luck, of course. Luck a lot more success if you know how to rotate properly and quickly, but it's a very open map, somewhat like Dust 2, and you can really do a whole lot of damage with properly positioned offers and rotations. But see, the push is going to be coming towards the A-bomb side, where actually four CTs are already going to be waiting for it. Just waiting on the side. The ZPR is there. Gets the first frag. Roman on the other side of smoke finds the second one as well. So this is going well. Only 8 SMTs remain, but we've seen them do amazing stuff before. The incendiary is going to flush out Roman. The fragment is going to do some additional damage, probably down 30 HP he goes. And HS just one-tapping with the AK. Finds an easy frag. Makes it a 3v2. Roman now still alive, but not long. He's going to get taken out by the op. Now it's a 2v2. Now it's 2v1. Oh, it's a 1v1. Tease needs to find the frag. Might actually find it. Oh, Rice goes just on the other side. The pop flash is coming across. I don't think. Oh, this is weird. Oh, he's gonna get sidestepped, and Tease gets the better of him. 4-0 for Publiclir. Alright, kick with another eco. Only Eagles, couple of armor sets, but nothing much else. ZPR is already going to go down. Roman quickly as well. The CT is trying to collapse on the terrorists as they rush towards the A-bomb side, but that's not going to be happening. Rise with the only flank so far, and he's going to try to go for a second one, not having luck to land the one dig. And well, there you go. 5-0 is the scoreline. Publiclir are just stomping all over K right now on the terrorist side, which is not something you want to see, obviously. But right now we're going to be seeing ZPR with the op. Hopefully he's going to be able to drag his team out of the gutter. However, Roman has been usually, or at least in previous round, the guy that was almost single-handedly carrying his team. On the other side, we saw HS almost get a 30 bomb with 29 kills. So he's probably going to continue on that path, but Faints with the perfect shot already. Rise gonna go down, pieces on the side, picks up a quick double, and well, makes the CDs in an advantage again, but Dominate and Roman exchange a couple of frags on their teammates, and Roman and ZPR finishing things off. So 5-1, and this is going to be the first round for K apparently. We did miss a couple of kills, but seeing how I don't have a cameraman, I do apologize about this one. I rely on the kindness of the auto director quite a lot of the time. So 5-1, and the terrorists still have enough money to actually go for a full buy. 1 op and 4 AKs picked up. Everyone has armor and helmets. Load of smoke splashes and everything else. Mute's gonna find a quick frag, tries to back away, but he's down to 16 HP. Who was that? If Dominate was just... no, actually, that must have been someone else. Quakes with the frag on Roman, however. Yeah, that was actually Dominate. If that Dominate would have just sprayed with the pistol into the smoke, he would have gotten an easy frag there. But we have... well, Quakes with the perfect headshot again. These one-taps are just keep happening on the side of Publiclir. They've been very good at controlling those. So 3-4. The City's not in a good position, and I have no idea why, but ZPR is going to re-peek again behind the fire, and he's going to get taken out straight away. The Terror is just sneaking their way into the A-bomb side. The Quake's going to find a quick frag onto Mute. And only Rise remains. It seems to be the name of the game. Rise survives until the last second and then gets shot in the face. So probably this time he's going to be able to save his weapon. But on the other side, here are doing extremely well. They are going to have quite a nice bit of bank worked up on Fates already. He's up on 6-8. He's going to be going up even still. Rise will get the frag onto FaZe, but needs to be careful now. He's gonna get sidestepped, gets the spray down already onto FaZe as well. So at least he's making them pay dearly, but I don't think Dominate is gonna be in time to try to get another shot. And otherwise, so 6-1 is the scoreline. Publiclir just getting round after round after round, and actually now resetting the loss bonus for Kick, which means that Kick are going to have to go on a complete eco Rise, the only one that has any kind of weaponry or utility. He has a couple of flashes in center, going to do a lot of damage to Quicks and HF, both down to below 30 HP, and the pop flash is coming across as well. Rise in a good position, but he needs to make his way behind sandbags. He's gonna find one Frank, he's gonna find a second one. Dominate goes down as well. HS is going to drop to ZPR, and that was a bit of reckless play coming out from the terrorists, just rushing through the fire on boost. All the keys remain now, as well. Fates is going to be burnt to crisp. The drop himself, and I'll tease with the AWP. What can he do? 3v1. He is going to get shot in back. This is painful. Yes, that is exactly what I was expecting. Right, so 6-2. Thank you, X-Ray. We've seen what was coming a mile away. Why are people talking about programming languages, or just music languages? I want to say I had no idea how exactly to pronounce it. I mean, I went to 6 years of musical school, and I have no idea how to actually pronounce it in English, so that's good. The caster. Anyway. Looks like the terrorists are getting ready for something creative here, towards middle. It feels like, at least. Paw Flash is going towards middle. Not for sure. Smoke's going across. Looks like it's going to be a fake towards the A bomb site. Maybe trying to get some control over middle, or at least faking to try and get some control over middle, while the actual push is going to be going towards the B bomb site. So looks like that's not going to be working out, or at least not so far. There's still 2 CTs on the B bomb side. Pistu's going to get dispatched over, so there's going to be 1 CT on the B bomb side. However, Mute is already pushing to the smoke. He's going to find one Frank. He's going to get sprayed down by Tease. Nope, that's going to be a spray down with the Deagle, and that's going to hurt a bit more. Tease with perfect double shot with the Deagle. Chris with 1 for himself. Only ZPR remains versus 3 terrorists, and apparently, well, not going to have a whole lot of luck, but he does manage to drop the Quicks right off the bat. The incendiary is going to prevent him from actually getting a nice view onto the B bomb side, but I don't think he's going to get beat. Oh, anytime soon. That was too close for comfort. How the hell didn't that connect? ZPR just a smidgen to the left, and that would have been it for one of the terrorists. No idea who exactly that was through the smoke, but it doesn't matter. Publiclir are going to pick up another frag, another round. I should correct myself. And well, looks like they're trying to catch up with the ZPR, trying to take away the off, but they are nowhere close to actually do this. And well, as stated, 7-2 in favor of Publiclir on terrorist side of Cash. So I dread to think how it's going to look on the CT side for them. Just stomping over Kick at this point. Well, Kick are going to be able to go for a force buy of some sort. News down to only a PT50. There is 2 FAMASs picked up. They still have the AWP that CR managed to save, so that's still good, all things considered. But the terrorists just seem to have CT's number, as Kick are struggling. But Roman is in a very good position. Not a whole lot of players actually get boosted up here, and this might work 1 round, this might work 2 rounds, but it's definitely not going to work more than 3 rounds. Apparently nobody's going to be checking it. He's playing it patiently. He might be playing it a bit too patiently. He's going to find 1. He's going to find 2. He's going to drop down, and he's done enough damage. He's caused panic. His zone, well, questions in the minds of Publiclir, and that's going to be another round for Kick. Finally, they get the third round on the board, but that was pretty chaotic for Publiclir. Not really realizing where the shots were coming from. Also, the patience from Roman to just hold his fire until all of them were through smoke and avoid getting wrecked after maybe missing the first shot when they weren't really snake just yet. Is Caster called Caster because that's his name, or because he is Caster Game? Wow! And actually, yeah, that's a good rhyme. That I'm just casting the game. My name is not Caster, please, thank you. I sound British, thank you. That's a compliment, but I have people who would disagree. And yes, I'm not British. Alright, so the terrorist now forced on an eco. HS with, well, force buy, let's call it. If I see pistols, it's an eco. You can have armor, but you have pistols. It's technically an eco, because you can't invest more, even if you could have. So pistols and an AK on a chest. So the guy with the AK is obviously the most deadly, which is a good choice here. Roman with the refrag picks. HS is going to find one. Fade's going to find another one with the Tech-9 long range. Picks up the A4 as well. Only Rise and Pizzy to remain. Well, make that only Rise, and he is throwing a grenade on the B-bomb side. What exactly is happening, and why does he have the what is happening? Why is he getting ready to throw a grenade? Or a flash, I have no idea which, but a flash, I think. Why is he... Is the server lag? No, it's not. People are still moving on the A-bomb side. What's happened with Rise? Is he just, AFK with his button on the... Oh, okay, so he disconnected. Well, that was unfortunate. I was like, what's happening? Why is he just getting ready to throw a grenade somewhere that there's nobody there? Yeah, his name is Gregor Marlov. Slavic name. Yes, it's indeed Slavic, and if you check my Twitter profile, you could see that I am from Slovenia. Which, if anyone, without looking on Google Maps or any other internet source of information, if you know exactly where Slovenia is, you get a cookie. Personally baked by myself and shipped and everything. If it gets to you kind of moldy or stuff like that, then well, tough luck. But if you know exactly where it is, good for you. Anyway, 8-3 is the score. We had a disconnect, an unfortunate disconnect on the side of Rise on Kick, and right now they are just waiting for him to reconnect. So it is what it is. SKRL says, don't understand how Kick can win gun rounds but lose every single eco. Well, I'm confused as to what is weird for you in that statement. Usually you're not going to win the ecos, or you mean the counter ecos? I don't know. Probably the counter ecos is what you mean. But yeah, I don't know. Kick seemed to do okay on the terrorist side of Mirage. Didn't really do much on the CT side. Just got out-aimed in the end. It wasn't so much as bad tactics or anything like that. They just got picked off every single time. So Mirage was their map pick and they lost it straight away. So right now we're playing on Publiclir's pick, and it's apparent that they are even stronger on the terrorist side of Cash, apparently. So we'll see if Rise manages to get back in time to actually finish the game, as it is getting kind of late at this point. We have it's 11 p.m. where I'm from. A couple of minutes over, but Let's see if the admins are saying anything in that regard. No information there. Let's open the chat. That said, right, so nothing much in terms of that. So we might as well just you know, I'm gonna take a quick. I'm not even gonna say break. I'm just gonna do this. Wait, no. Oh, he's back. All good. I wanted to roll some ads, and you guys would probably be annoyed and stuff like that. But you know, people need to make a living. All right, so 8-3, we have Rise back, and we should be getting this game away relatively soon. PC2 is already asking if Publiclir are ready, and we should get the ready commands going out relatively quickly as well. I should mention. Let's see. Well, that's good. Alright, so the round is underway. We are in game, and well, Publiclir are doing what Publiclir does, just getting the frag, getting the aim battles won, and only Roman and Mute remain, which is not going to last for long. As Quicks finds Mute, only Roman then with the FAMAS on the A-bomb site. Trying to survive, trying to save the weapon for the next round. Let's quickly check what the money situation looks like for them. Not rosy in the least. We have absolutely no money. They're not going to be able to go for a full buy, and that FAMAS might mean the difference between a round won or a round lost. Well, they didn't even check quad. All going into... Oh, he made himself hurt without even getting the fang. That's not going to end well, and HS takes advantage of it, as you might have expected. So 3 more rounds in this first half to go. Of course, this is, if you're just joining us, this is the second half of the best of 2. Publiclir are already 1 up, winning the cash, just before versus Kick, and well, it feels like they should be winning this one as well. Kick are not showing any kind of cohesion on the CT side, just getting picked off one by one. They don't really know how to counteract the actions coming out from the terrorists, but right now the SPS is working up for Mute, and PC2 picking up 2 quick picks. That's going to be 2 weapons picked up for the CT as well, but Tease is already there trying to prevent this from happening. The frag grenade is going to come through, and Dominate is going to drop Mute, and Tease is just going to have a turkey shoot with himself on short. The last frag probably going on to Rise, trying to get the quad kill, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Tease with 4 kills in that previous round, of course, going on a counter eco, not as impressive as some proper buy round would be, but it's still good. It's still something to talk about, if nothing else. So 10-3 scoreline, 2 more rounds to go. It feels like I'm just counting down until the inevitable end of Kick getting 2-0 here in the first series that they played in the league. I wonder how these teams are going to progress and how they're going to improve, or worse as the league progresses. That's going to be a very interesting thing to watch and to be mindful about. See who's going to be able to improve. I mean, this league is going to take a whole month, and well, it's. I hope Nerd Rage are going to improve. I think Kick are not need to improve, but it feels like they are not team that they used to be, so to speak. I mean, I know that Rise is new, so they might still be looking for some cohesion of some sort. They have been struggling in these past few rounds. So, last round of the first half, the Incendiary going across, Tommy spotting one of the CDs in the smoke, and that might be the end of him as he made himself heard. Should find the Frank here. Mute's gonna pick up the easy headshot onto Dominate. Well, easy with the UMP is never easy. The frag grenade should do a lot of damage. The P90 just coming into play, spraying it down. Unlimited ammo as well. Ryan manages to get one back onto the terrace, but honestly, he's always the last player remaining. The terrorists have been hitting the A bomb site quite consistently. They never went for the B bomb site. Well, very rarely they go for the B bomb site, and well, it seems like they just found the chink in the armor kick, exploited it until the end, and made it 12-3, I should say. Wow, it's getting late. So we're going to be going to the second half. Publiclir are going to be starting on the city side, Kick moving on to the terrace side, and depending on who wins this round, obviously might mean the end or the end of this map, almost certainly, or maybe a prolonged suffering for Kick. I do not see Kick managing to come back from this one on the terrorist side, but you know, it's CS:GO, it might happen. I've seen crazier things happen before. So the terrorist just rushing down middle, trying to quick go up short. Apparently that's something similar the CTs have been doing, but through Squeaky. That's gonna be 2 quick kills exchange, back and forth. Dominate comes up on top, gets one. Frank Bates comes from behind, drops CPR, and it's a 3v1. And well, Roman is between a rock and a hard place, and he is just going to get destroyed. So 13-3, Publiclir pick up, looked like it was an easy piss around. It should have been much more kick-sided. Let's call it that, since they were just rushing up the middle, no opposition whatsoever until they got on the A-bomb side. They should have just, you know, turtled up in the A-bomb side. They had the close-range engagements available to them with the Glocks. They should have been able to at least do something versus the USPSs. I know it's unfair to compare two weapons, but it's definitely true. So let's see what the Tech 9s and the Deagles will be able to make up for what Kick weren't able to do. ZPR with the quick two shots on to Dominate, gets a headshot, picks up the P90 as well. So this might be good, but Quicks sneaks into behind forklift and gets the revenge rank straight away. The weapon taken away from Kick. The Deagle on Roman should land the shot. Will actually connect onto Quicks' face, but he's been keeping himself busy, finding one frag. Mute is going to prevent him from doing any more damage. HF with the Max 7 now in a 2v2. Needs to hold this side. Not gonna happen, and he's gonna get picked off now in a 2v1. Fate versus the world. He has the M4, he has the perfect weapon to actually go the retake. Both CT stuck on the side, he just needs to keep his distance and get the frags, but no, they both beat him one by one. And that's going to mean another round for Publiclir, although Kick did get quite close, to be fair. 14-3 then. 14-3 then. Yep, the Estonians are carrying. I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but I was really impressed with Fate and Jetty on Game Show when they were subbing in for Method. I mean, those two were a team on their own. They just carried the game almost versus top tier teams. As it stands, it feels like Kick are feeling the wrath of the Estonian. Let's call it that. Quicks with a quick double kill. ZPR is there for the refrag, and we have a 2 versus 2 situation. ZPR and PC2, Tech 9 and Galil, and not a whole lot that they can do. Stuck on middle, and they seem unwilling to even move from there. They still have plenty of utility, so they could be just, you know, smoking off Nectar, and looks like that's exactly what they're going to be doing. Or actually not. Smoking off CT spawn is going to be preferable. They don't need to be careful, however, as the C's are already in position for the retake. Going to go for a double entry from the terrace side of the and upper. And apparently the incendiaries are going to work in favor of the CTs as well. Quick double frag going in their favor, and Publiclir making it 15-3. Complete and utter destruction of K at this point. One more round to go, and it feels like well, even Mute sees the well, not the irony, let's call it the fun part of playing CS:GO and getting completely wrecked. At least he's having fun. He's learning new things. He's getting shot in the face. What more can you ask for? So 15-3. It's going to be 16-3 probably. Any second now. Dominate is in a position, almost spots the terrorist on the other side. Quick's going to be the first one to pick up the frag, however, onto Mute. Makes it a 4v5 straight away. The terrorists still having no idea what they actually want to do, just trying to go for the duels, going for the, well, default smokes. Roman down to 4 HP. He's not going to be, he wasn't able to carry as much as in the previous round, and he's going to be left alone and afraid. Quicks is going to take care of him with P90. And we have a 16-3 scoreline to finish things off. So, you know, Publiclir with a quick 2-0 in their favor. We're going to be quickly checking who the MVP was, which I think was HS. Almost certainly. It's going to be an average between both games. And, well, there you go. No, actually, it's not an average. That is his complete record across both games. 14-9 kills altogether, 22 deaths, and 7 assists. A KD ratio of 2.23, and still keeping the headshot ratio high, even in the second game as well. Not dropping below 60%. Just a monster, honestly, in this series. So, I wonder if they're going to be able to keep this consistency on the side of Publiclir, and I hope Kick are going to be able to improve as the games in this AlienTech CS:GO League progress. However, this is basically the last game of tonight, or actually today. We're going to be continuing with the broadcast on Thursday. No games tomorrow, then. So, I hope you enjoyed the cast. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the games. I know I have. There's been so many fun moments and actually very good touches in both series that we've seen today. And I hope there's going to be more to come. I hope you're going to be joining us then on Thursday. But until then, I will bid you good night and good luck in matchmaking, guys.